Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Zariah's Creations, where we do everything paper, planning, pixels, and crafting. Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a flip through of my latest Traveler's Notebook, aka the TN, that I created for my upcoming cruise so that I can journal and put a whole bunch of pictures in. So this is the one I created for me, and then probably in another video, I'll actually do a tutorial of the one I did for my granddaughter. So this is the standard size. It's pretty much 7.5 inches in height, 4 inches across with a 1-inch spine, 4 inches with a 1-inch spine. So that would be 4 plus 4 is 8, plus an inch is 9. This might be 1.25 inches or 2. And I'll tell you why it's probably thicker. So I have some elastic that I got from, I want to say I got it from, did I get it from Amazon or did I get it from a fabric store? I've had this elastic since we were going through the whole panty situation. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'll try to find it. If it is on Amazon, I'll try to find it and leave that link down below. So the cover to this is done on glossy cardstock that I got from Amazon as well, and I will leave a link to that directly in there. And then I laminated the cover using a 3mm laminate, and the reason why I use 3mm is so that I can easily fold it so that it will, look good. So again, glossy cardstock, and that was from Koala from Amazon. So let's get into it. Oh, so I did add some charms here. What I did different from the ones that I normally do, like if you've seen them on my other videos, this time I put 2 holes in the middle spine so that I can tie it down on the inside here. All right, back to the cover. All right, so here is it opened, and on this page here, I have a Target dollar spot pocket. You guys have seen this a million times on my channel, and I had a whole bunch left because when I bought them, I bought a lot of them. This cover, oh, let me go back. This cover was made using ChatGPT. I am a ChatGPT, well, I am an AI art generator. And so I just basically told Chatty what I wanted my cover to be. I'm going on a cruise, so I told her I want a cruise ship on it. I want a girl in a swimming suit with her hair braided up. I wanted her to be drinking a mocktail. And I wanted some of the cities like the Bahamas on here. And I said Cozumel, but I'm not going to Cozumel. My coworker's going to Cozumel, and I've been there before, and I think it just lingered over into my artwork. But I am going to Coco Cay and to the Bahamas, so here's my vacation vibes. So a signature is literally just a notebook. So this will be 1 signature, this will be 2 signatures, this will be 3 signatures. And then we're gonna add a folder together here. So same as this cover, I used Chatty and told it, use the same type of style, which is the collage style. If you look here, it's like a collage. Use the same type of style, use the same colors, and put things on here related to my vacation. My first day, we're gonna be at a hotel. Came up with this to-do list, not me, but Chat. Told it I wanted a plane ticket on here. I wanted the hotel, I wanted luggage, I wanted passports, and an airplane. And this is what Chatty came up with after a few tries. So I love it. I threw on some stickers from Michaels. These are 3D stickers, which I probably could have done without these because these are actually super big and it like holds everything up, which is why I needed more than 1 inch spine. I think it's like 1.25 inches, because I needed more space. Inside here, I just have plain paper, and I think I used 24-pound paper, and I cut it down to size, which was 8 inches wide, 7.5 inches tall. And I used like 5 or 6 sheets, and I stapled it because I do have a long arm stapler. So I stapled it together to make the one signature. This is the second signature. It says Island Life. These 3D ones are definitely way too big and thick. But I created this as well. I wanted it to be a beach because we're going to have a day out on the beach, the Island Life, Hello Summer. And this is, I think I tore this off wrong. So I need to get a little pop-up to stick here with some sandals. And so I kind of made it virtual. So I really like that one. Same thing inside. I put just all plain paper in these. And then my third signature, the stickers that I use are pretty much flat, like this tree, the sandals, and this hello sunshine is not as puffy as the other ones. And so here I just kept telling Chat what I wanted. And when she didn't give me what I wanted, then I would just keep at it. And so after years of learning and spending money on learning how to use and design using it, this is what we got. All right, so let's get into making our folder. All right, so I had to switch to a voiceover because the young kings were home and they started making dinner, and I definitely don't want to stop that. I have an 8.5 inch by 11 paper, and when I asked it to redo my design, it messed up the name for Cozumel. And then it also added Cozumel onto my little location signs, which is fine. But I did tell it at the bottom, I wanted it to turn it upside down so that when I make the folder, it would actually look right side up. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So my cover is 7.5 inches. And so I'm just going to score at 7.25. And so I'm just going to score just a little bit above it or below it, just to give myself some room. And I'm going to score gently because I don't want to tear the paper. So you got to be careful, and you have to learn your paper. Now this photo paper is kind of like cardstock, so I can give it a little push. And then I'm also going to do it on the other side so that when I fold it up, it'll fold up nice and easy. And so that was easy. And then you see as I folded it up, I can actually see and read what the graphics are saying there. That's the back. Sorry, nope, that was the front. And then this is the back. All right, and so now I actually need to split it down the middle so that I could actually fold it. And again, you don't want to be too hard when you do it because you don't want your paper to split. I realized here that I made a little mistake and I actually had to cut it down some. All right, so now that I have it cut down, it should be about 8 inches across. So I did 8 1/8. So I cut it down. You see it's close to that adventure over there. And now I can score it down the middle to split the page. And I'm sorry that I'm out of frame here. I actually did not use my craft table. I'm actually recording on a TV dinner stand, which I never do. All right, so I split it down the middle, and I'm just burnishing it, making sure that it's going to be an easy fold. And then this is essentially how the pocket is going to look. Going to have to glue down part of the sides and maybe cut that little lip that I can see hanging over it. I'm not sure why that is there. And then I'll also probably trim down some of the folded edge. I'm going to put notches in it, which will make it easier to put into the cord, and you'll see what I mean by that. But right now, I'm just going to give a triangular cut just so that you can actually see the pocket portion. And again, when I do the tutorial, you'll be able to see it a whole lot better and understand why I am doing these cuts. And there's no set measurement for what I am going to do. I am cutting from where the fold starts and just going in a little triangular line. I don't know what kind of triangle it is, but you can see here how it looks after the fact. So that gives it the two pocket look. And I'm just going to trim off the edge. I started to do this with scissors, but I think it was best if I use my actual paper cutter, because then it could be a lot more even and precise. And if I can find this paper trimmer on Amazon, I will put a link to that, as well as everything that I am using today. I will put in the description down below. All right, so that was a nice clean cut, and I'm just going to get just a little bit more off. Okay, good. So then the next thing that, and this is totally optional, you don't have to do this, is that you can round your corners and you can trim your flaps. I thought these flaps was just a little bit too big for the pocket. So I'm just going to take about maybe a ½ inch, not quite a ½ inch. Just cut it down to whatever you want your pocket to be. Everybody is different. I didn't need to have it to be but so deep for me to be satisfied with it. And here is where I'm going to put a notch so that the cord does not mess with the edge of the top or the bottom. And then I'm going to round the corners with using my WRMK Keeper corner rounder. Okay, so I grabbed some double-sided tape along with my corner rounder, Chomper. I'm not sure what it's called, but when I find it, I'll leave a link in the description. And so now I'm just going to get those edges just so they're not as pointy, just for the top. I think the bottom will be okay, and I actually need the bottom because I'm going to use the double-sided tape. So I just did the top right, and then I'm going to do the top left as well as the bottom left of the actual folder. And so again, that will be so that the cord doesn't mess it up, and you'll see once I put it in here. And so there we go. So now on these flaps, I'm just going to put the double-sided tape on the outside edges. That also came from Amazon, but I know Hobby Lobby does have it. I'm not sure about Michael's, but I know that Hobby Lobby does carry double-sided tape. But with Amazon, you can get them in different sizes. And I think this one is just 1/4 inch that I'm using here. But I have all kinds of sizes. But either 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch is good to use. I like the 1/4 inch because it gives a little bit more stickiness. I'm not really going to be putting a whole lot into these pockets. Maybe some receipts. If even, it might just get decorated with some ephemera that I might be using, or stickers that I might be using to decorate it all together. And so I'm just lining up my tape on the edge, as you can see here, and I'm cutting it down to size. And this tape actually wanted to give me a run for my money today and give me a hard time, as you'll see in a little bit. But double-sided tape really works well. Again, I am not using my craft table. I am using a TV table, so there's that. All right, so cut it directly to the edge. You don't need any overhang for any reason. Then you'll go back and then you will peel the top layer so that you'll be able to lay it down and to stick the pocket. So I'm just zooming through here because, again, I was struggling. I could not get the top layer off. And I didn't want to get up to get any tools like a little pokey stick or anything to take it off. So hopefully you won't have this trouble. But I did press it down real hard because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to come up. And I probably just pressed it down a little too hard before I got the back up. So when you do this, make sure you press hard enough that the tape will stick to the bottom, but not so hard that you can't get the top layer off. Once you get the top layer off, then you can press the edges and burnish it even more. So, lesson learned. I ended up using the edge of my scissors to get me started so that I can pull the top off. And now I can press it down and make sure that I have my edges lined up so that there is no overhang. And now we have a folder. Can you see how it's coming out? I like it. So we're putting it back into the traveler's notebook. And unfortunately, the tops of the signatures or the notebooks, because there's so many pages, you can't really cut into it like with the corner rounder. I mean, you probably could. However, there's strength in numbers when it comes to that. So they don't really get torn up. But I am going to slide this into the cord there, and it's going to sit right into that gully that we nipped for the corner rounder. And then that way, the page does not get torn. And there we have it. We have our folder, and our traveler's notebook is now complete. So in the next video, I will actually show you from the beginning to the end. So if you're going to watch, get your decorated paper, create your own, and then we'll be able to work together. Right now, she's not that thick. However, once I start using it, adding the pictures, the stickers, the ephemera, then she'll be a whole lot thicker. I forgot how much fun it is to make these traveler's notebooks. And the big plus is now that I can generate my own AI art, that I can make my own covers and they will be individual and not like anybody else's. So don't forget to click that like and subscribe button to be the first to know when there's a new video posted to this channel. And watch all my other videos and make sure you say hi to me over there as well. See ya. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.